Michael here from Club Lexus and YodaTech.com. Today, guys, I'm hanging out with Toyota with the GR division to take a look at three 2026 special editions that we're going to go. So we're going to walk around all three of these. We're going to start over here. All right, coming up here to what I presume is going to be a 2026 special edition GR Corolla. Is this the return of the Morizo or Morizo 2.0? What Toyota is calling this, they're calling it a development vehicle. So that's why it's all in camo, but they are allowing us to walk around it and get a good look at it. This is going to be the most track focused GR Corolla ever, which of course makes me think about the very first year of it when they had that extremely limited run production model of the Morizo Special Edition, which of course is the name of Akio Toyoda's, his kind of pen name from when he was running a blog and from when he was doing racing and how he started the whole GR team. And this thing looks even crazier than the original Morizo. Let's start up front here. And this is some really good signs. So the first thing you want to notice is we've got these Michelin tires, 245/40 ZR18s, and they are Cup 2s, which is the exact same tire that was on the Morizo. And so this would be the first time that they are coming back since then. Next up, you're going to want to look at the fenders right here. I know it's really hard because of the camo. It kind of hides a few things. But what you're going to see right here is we've got the new, the 2025 bumper that debuted last year that people are taking delivery of right now. But check this out. You've got these extra canards right here. I think that's what they're called. I don't think this was on the previous model year. Apologies if I'm wrong about that. But here's something that definitely was not. Check out these fenders, you guys. Look how extreme this is for either venting the brakes or moving air around the body. So these got these shark-like fender vents there as well as here. So heat extraction going on here in the front. The next thing you're going to notice is check out this hood. So we've got the standard hood vents that you're going to see on circuit editions and other kind of top of the line models. But check this out. We've got extra venting right here, and I am seeing what looks like carbon fiber right in there. So it looks like this is going to get an actual genuine carbon fiber hood. Will it be visible like some of the, Lexus models, like the RCF Fuji edition? Could this be a Fuji edition GR Corolla? We're not sure, obviously. Other things to note that you're going to see on the outside, of course, is this giant spoiler, which is the biggest one that I've ever seen on a GR Corolla. Usually when you see a spoiler, it's going to be, this big. And then this one is, almost a rallycross style or a GT racing style spoiler. And it looks like it is adjustable. Check that out. I mean, this is actually really extraordinary. A lot of times companies, they announce development, they're testing things on track. You get these spy shots with all this camo and you can't really see everything. But here they are. Toyota has invited journalists, enthusiasts, and influencers down to check this out for the debut. And they're letting us walk right up to it to see these things in person, which is pretty neat. So yeah, that is definitely adjustable aero in the back. Wow. Out here, I don't think, does that rear valance look different to you guys? I'm not sure if it's any different. The exhaust looks the same. The tri-exhaust. So Toyota is calling this born on the track. They're saying that it's going to have more torque, unique tuning, but no word of extra horsepower or anything like that. So maybe it's just going to be a revised tune that'll, be more rowdy, have just a better torque curve all across the range, but still, peak out at 300 horsepower. That's unclear at this moment. As things develop. Oh, another thing, we can't go into the inside of this one. It is kind of blacked out. So you can see they've kind of covered the seats in here, but there is one more clue. We've got Got the red stitching with the suede Alcantara steering wheel, of course. But check this out. Right over here. Now, it could be a trick, but I do not see rear seats. So it could be the return of the Morizo strut bar that goes all the way across here. So definitely excited about this one. The race tires are back. It's unclear. Yeah, they've covered up the shifter. Oops, sorry, I'm in the video. They've covered up the shifter here, so we can't see if it's manual only. We don't know anything about it. We don't know what the tune is or what the exact specs are going to be, pricing. But fall of 2025, Toyota is going to announce this Corolla, GR Corolla, with that they're calling quote unquote born on the track. What do you guys think about it? All right, moving over here to the GR86 for 2026, you guys. We've got the Yuzu Special Edition. Toyota is planning to make 860 of these total, and I believe that's for North America. And so what you're going to get with this particular package is that you're going to get the color, which is called Yuzu Yellow, very helpful. You're also going to get these 18-inch matte black wheels that look very much kind of like GR Corolla wheels. And you're also going to get the standard performance package, which is going to include these bigger Brembo brakes and the Sachs dampers, which are tuned more for racing circuits. But I was just talking to one of the engineers, and his personal opinion was that the Sachs dampers make things more comfortable everywhere. They've just kind of, they're tuned for more high-speed driving. But I have to say, so talking about subjective things for just a moment, the yellow, I don't know if I'm much of a yellow car guy personally, but I do have to say that with the accent of these are kind of a satiny or matte finish here, with the grille surrounds, and back here with the side moldings, those look really, really sharp with this yellow. And of course the red brake calipers as well. Now, there's going to be 3 grades for 2026. There's going to be the standard GR86, there's the GR86 Premium, and then this is, of course, the Yuzu Special Edition. The other thing that's interesting, check out this GR exhaust. Right now, as I understand it, this is not standard with the Yuzu, but is an available option with it. So basically, you have to order this lower valance that you see all around here, and then you get the quad tip GR catback exhaust, which looks amazing. Holy moly. Now, it's going to be available, all 3 models, in automatic or manual, same power, 228 peak horsepower, 184 foot-pounds of peak torque. None of that is really changed. But what you're really getting with this vehicle is that it's relatively affordable for its class, and of course, it's the weight. With the manual transmission, 2,811 pounds, and then if you get the automatic, 2,851. So under 3,000 pounds, one of the best driver's cars that you can buy on the market. And of course, with the purchase of any Toyota GR product, you get a year membership to NASA. No, not the space agency, but to the Drivers Club that's going to give you access to do a track day. So it includes 1 track day, so you can learn how to drive your GR product and become a better driver to enjoy it. Coming into the inside, apologies for the shadows behind me. Yellow and black theming is going to continue here. You can see we've got a leather steering wheel with the yellow accents right there. We've got the manual shifter. This is available with the auto or the manual, but you see the yellow accents right there. Same with the parking or emergency brake, however you want to call it. And then coming over to the seats, very unique, a mix of leather trimming on the sides here, a couple leather accents in the center, more of that yellow stitching that we've been seeing around the cabin. And then, but here I think is the most unique aspect. We've got the Alcantara seating surfaces, and in the little perforations that you're going to see in a lot of Alcantara products, they've got little yellow dots and highlights, which looks really neat. Standard black seat belts in the back. That continues as well with the Alcantara and leather combination with the yellow accents and the trimming. And then, as you can see, this is going to be one of 860 units. And last but not least, my friends, we have the 2026 Final Edition Supra. One of 1,300 that's going to be built for the 2026 model year as we say goodbye to the latest generation, a collaboration between Toyota, Gazoo Racing, and of course, BMW. So coming into 2026, there's still going to be a 3.0. It's going to be the only engine available. They're all going to make 382 horsepower, 368 foot-pounds of torque. So unfortunately, unlike the Europeans Final Edition that got a slight horsepower bump, no horsepower bump here in the United States. You're also going to be able to get a 3.0 premium, 3.0 kind of like regular grade, and of course this Final Edition. They are going to be available with automatic or manual transmissions. With the automatic, you're hitting a Toyota quoted 0 to 60 time of 3.9 seconds. And with the manual, that goes up to 4.2 seconds. So what are we specifically looking at here? Well, like I said, there's going to be 1,300 final editions, but there's actually going to be 5 paint color options. There's going to be 3 gloss options. So there's going to be a white, a red, and a black gloss option. And those are going to come with exposed carbon fiber mirror caps, as well as an exposed carbon fiber duck spoiler. So there's going to be 900 gloss versions of the Final Edition, and there's going to be 400 matte examples. And this is one of the 2 matte colors. There's going to be a black matte and a white matte. So this is called Undercover, and the other color is called Burnout, which we saw before with the A90 Special Edition. And with the black version, or excuse me, with the matte version, you're going to get matte carbon fiber here on this spoiler, and you're going to get red painted mirror caps. They will be carbon fiber, but they're going to be painted over. I think that's actually a little bit of a mistake, you know, to not be able to see it, or, you know, I don't know, some type of opacity or whatnot. But this thing in black on black with the red and white and carbon accents looks absolutely sinister. So what are the big improvements for this Final Edition, if not for the power changing? Well, this one is all going to be about the purest driving experience. The engineers have gone through and tweaked and refined almost everything to do with steering input, suspension, and braking. So the first thing you're going to notice is that we've got bigger and improved Brembo brakes, which are, of course, painted red, and they look amazing. The other thing you're going to see is some more aero here. So this is a little bit taller, and then you get this wind deflection right here. Another exclusive is you're going to see this right here. No more wind buffeting going into the cabin. No word yet on whether or not they'll sell extras of these. I guess they're going to make these OEM for the Final Edition, but hopefully maybe they'll sell them to customers as well who don't want the wind buffing to go inside. The other thing to note about this matte color is that it's part of what they call the GT4 package. So one thing I forgot to mention earlier is that if you get one of the 2 matte colors, that's part of the GT4 package, and that of course includes the matte color and the GR graphics right there. Tires are the same. Michelin Pilot Sport, or excuse me, Michelin Pilot Super Sports. Very good tire that has been replaced with the 4S, of course, but still a very grippy tire. Speaking of grip, so what they've done, the engineers, in the press release, they said that they've refined differential control in the control mapping. I'm assuming that's for traction control, but the idea is they're going to make sure with computer aids that you're going to get more traction when you're accelerating and less understeer. They've also, for the final edition, you can probably see it here, they've adjusted the camber angles with a little bit more aggression here on the alignment specs. So you're going to get kind of more side-to-side lateral grip when going into turns. They've revised the shock calibration, so this has, you know, a electronic adjustable suspension, and they've revised the tuning on that. And they've also changed out some of the bushings. So up in the front control arms, there's stronger bushings up there. In the rear subframe that's holding the rear axle into the car, you're gonna get stronger bushings there. And apparently, I don't know if I don't think I can see it from here, but there's an underbody brace, and that has been made either larger or more rigid. So basically, driving this, you're going to be more connected to the road. It's set up for less understeer, more traction, and more handling refinement. So it should be basically the best of the best in terms of the Mark V Supras. And coming into the inside here with the help of my flashlight, pretty standard, you know, for like a premium interior, getting red seat belts. You're getting some contrast stitching in red and white. You're getting some perforations here in the Alcantara seat inserts. These are terrific seats, by the way. So make sure you don't get in here with dirty clothes. But yeah, leather seating on the side, white stitching here, carbon fiber on the center, red stitching with this is a manual. You got the red outline, the GR logo, white stitching on the steering wheel, leather wrapped. Yeah, coming around here to the side, another feature that's new, even though the tires are the same, the new matte wheels. All right, and there we have it, you guys. The final edition Mark V Supra. I'm gonna miss this one when it goes. It's an excellent driver's vehicle, and I can't wait to experience it. Hopefully they'll lend us one to review the driving experience, to see what all the changes, the extra rigidity, the extra attention to traction and camber and steering and the better braking, what that is like to experience. In terms of which one to get, I don't know if I personally have the courage. Do you? Let me know to check out this matte black. It's definitely going to be like a smudge and dirt haven. I don't know. But that being said, if you have the courage to own something like this, it's a sick spec with the matte on black with the red accents. It definitely just looks, well, it looks really great, like really well proportioned, going all the way back to the concept vehicle that this car is based on. It's gonna be sad to see this one go, but yeah, so there we have it, our look at 2026 GR products. We got the final edition Supra. We got the Yuzu special edition. And of course, we've got the GR Corolla. Which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. Put a comment over on clublexus.com, and we'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.